Hi, good morning, everyone. Um, I'm Vikrant Thakre, and I'm an actor by profession. And simultaneously, I'm a hypnotist plus mental health counselor. So today's topic is self-cure. I intentionally choose the word cure. There's a difference between healing and cure. Healing is a process, and the final result is cure. And cure is permanent. Permanent healing is known as cure. Rather, it's a suitable word. So, self care. Why do we need self care? Accidents. Accidents are part of our life. Okay. Someone born with deformity. It is accident, not coincidence. Something bad happened to you. Some mishaps are there in your life. Then those are accidents of your life and not mishaps. So we need cure for mishaps. But in uh, current time, hello, I think someone's video is not uh, mute.
Yeah, it is fixed now.
Yeah, sure. So in current time, I will mainly focus on mental status. In current time, whenever we talk about self-care, people relate it to mental status, and that's true. They have to because it's not about accident. Okay, we create deformities in our mental health. If it happens because of some accident, then it's acceptable. Then we need cure or we need healing or something like that. But if we create a problem and then we cry over that problem and then we run here and there for solution of those problems, then we need to and think deeply where exactly we are going wrong. Let's check few points. I'll give you a live example. One of my sister, my cousin, last year she lost her daughter. Her daughter was just 14 years old, very cute, means full of life. Uh, she was active, running here and there, and that innocence on her face. Unfortunately, that incident happened. My sister is basically from rural area. She accepted her fate, and I have noticed one thing. Maximum population of rural area. I don't know what's the reason. Maybe they are connected to their roots, or maybe they are connected to our culture. They accept their fate. If something bad happens, they accept it. Okay, it shouldn't have happened, but it has happened. Now we can't do anything. But if some similar thing happens in urban area, where we are more educated, if similar thing take place with an urban person, I'm not generalizing this, but there are options. But you will see that this person who is more educated, who has more exposure towards life, will face problems like depression, overthinking, will run here and there to come over of even small problems. Why is it happening so? We are having much opportunity in urban areas, well educated, as I said so. More, we are having more connection with technology. We are connected to more people via social media, social platform. Then why is it happening? What is the reason? Here, we are here to know about self. cure. But do we need self-care? Or do we need some other person to help us to cure ourselves? Do you think that whoever it may be, creator, consider for the time being, let's consider that creator as God. Okay. Do you think everything, right from a sparrow to ant to a microorganism, everything is perfectly created? Okay. A sparrow spend its full lifespan and it becomes a perfect sparrow. A tiger spends its full lifespan, it becomes a perfect tiger, lion, dog, even amoeba or whatever the microorganisms are. But why we as a human with super intelligence struggle to become a human being? We are born, we got this supercomputer, this fantastic body with no ammunitions. So we don't have much ammunitions and not much to defend ourselves. But we have this thing, our brain. But still we are struggling. Have you seen tiger under depression? Have you seen chimpanzee under depression? Or any other animal? Have you seen a tree under depression? Yes, they do go under depression. If they belong to human, if they are in a zoo or something like that, then there are. If there is a human interference, if human interfere in their life, then there are chances they may go in depression. You may see a pet going in depression, but it's hard, it's tough to see a street dog or stray dog going in depression. So if we are gifted with this supercomputer, then why are we facing these problems? And as I mentioned back that before, why rural people are not facing this problem? They do. In few cases, like we have seen farmers committing suicide, there are exceptions. But mostly when such accident or anything happens, I have noticed it, they they feel bad. But their upbringing is such that they accept it. Okay, it has happened now, we cannot do anything. But in urban area, thinking is that it has happened. Why has it happened to me? ऐसा मेरे साथ ही क्यों हुआ? Why has it happened to me with me? So actually, this is very mean sentence. ऐसा मेरे साथ ही क्यों हुआ? So someone wishes that it should have happened to some other person. No, it's a very mean person. So the difference is that we forget our roots and they are attached to their roots, rural people. And the more we are urbanized, we forget to use this supercomputer. Somewhere we lost manual of this supercomputer, and it's easy to access supercomputer. I'll give you an example. Zoom, Zoom app. Right now we are operating on Zoom app. Did you need to know the what your configuration or what you call algorithm of this or programming of this? No, we just need to know how to operate. Someone don't know how to operate this. Someone who don't know how to unmute themselves. They'll be frustrated. That's it. It's that simple. And last seminar, some person was there. That person want to speak. She want to express herself, but she was not able to unmute herself. She for unmuting on Zoom app, you don't need to know the algorithm, neither the program. You just need to understand how how to operate this app. Similarly, once you understand how to operate this app or this supercomputer rather, that's it. Self cure. It will be your first step towards self cure. If at all you have damaged yourself, or else everything is fine. We don't need to understand how electrical signals are sent from our brain to our nervous system, to our nerves. No, we don't need to understand. We don't need to understand that how our aura affects. We just need to understand that our aura affects things internally as well as externally. Our energies affect things internally as well as externally. That's it. How it affects, let engineers do their part, let the specialists do their part. But to cure ourselves, we don't need such things. How our brain works. Actually, I should not tell this because it's my bread and butter, but I'll tell you. I'm a good guy. So, how our brain works. Right hemisphere, left hemisphere. When we are kids, when we are young, our creativity is at peak. Our creativity is at peak. Someone can imagine a cartoon character, a kid or a toddler, a kid can imagine cartoon character, play with that character for hours and hours and hours and hours. Imaginary friend. As he grows up, okay, that imagination part falls down and logical part start developing. We start doubting. We start questioning. And doubting and questioning is a good thing. Actually, how it was supposed to be. Your creative part and your logical part should be at these levels. But it goes like this. We mainly focus on creative part. If you noticed one thing, that laughter is good medicine. But if someone lacks imagination or visualization, imagination and visualization are the basic tool for creativity. If someone lacks imagination and visualization, that person will find it difficult to laugh on jokes. Small sentence, but deep meaning. If you can imagine in fraction of second, you'll laugh on any joke. If you can visualize in fraction of second, you can laugh. So visualization and imagination, which is part of our right hemisphere, right side of the brain, which is part of our creative brain, are basic need for us to live a blissful life. I'm not saying joyful or happy life, a blissful life. So what happens as we grow up, our logical brain start to dominate and it suppresses our, I will say rather, yeah, illogical brain is correct word, but it is powerful. It can make changes not only within ourselves, but also in our surrounding too. You might have known about pseudo medicines. Pseudo medicines basically depend on our illogical brain. Pseudo medicines means if someone is having some disease, I'll give them sugar pills and I'll tell them, this is the greatest medicine I have ever discovered. If you take this medicine, you'll, you'll not be finished. Your disease will get cured. And if that person believes this thing, so pseudo medicines do work like miracles. So the point was somehow our creative brain get suppressed and our logical brain dominates. But it was supposed to be a balance. So what exactly happens in our childhood? when we are faced. Our brain operates at frequency around it operates at alpha frequency. Alpha frequency is 7 to 14 hertz. 14 to 20 hertz is the regular frequency. 4 to 7 when we are sleeping, and 1 to 4 when we are in coma. When we are unconscious, that's 1 to 4 hertz of frequency of brain frequency. Brain frequency at alpha level, you are near to sleep, but you're conscious. And that is the time self-care starts. Now, I'll give you a free tip. You might have seen many healthy people getting heart stroke, heart attack, brain stroke, cardiac arrest. Have you noticed why? A person regularly going to gym, taking proper sleep quota, completing proper sleep quota. Have you ever imagined why people are facing this? Because if you put something under tension, you need to release that tension. So whenever you are hitting a gym or doing any physical exercise, you need to relax each and every muscle, not only physically, but mentally. You need to relax. Now, how is it possible? Physical relaxation. Physical relaxation is easy. You can go to a master and he will give you massage, give a massage, and you'll feel relaxed. But what is mental relaxation? Let's play a game. Okay. Simply follow my instruction. Simply follow my instruction for next 1 minute. And it will be an introduction to self-care. You'll understand the changes within a minute. Simply follow my instruction. What you have to do, sit in a comfortable place. Simply close your eyes. Take a deep breath. While exhaling, imagine your body is relaxed. Take a deep breath. While exhaling, say, oh, now my scalp is relaxed. Then each and every part of your body, my face, my head, my chest. Do it from your hair till your toes. Relax each and every part. Take 10 breaths. Your scalp is relaxed. Your head, shoulders, your arms, chest, belly, pelvic region. Your eyes are relaxed. Each of the shoulders, knees, your shin, your foot, your toes. Now open your eyes and open the eyes. Inner peace. This is what I was talking. We have forgot our basics. We have forgot how to use it. And such relaxation. Do you know? Yeah. Almost everyone do such a relaxation, but in a negative way. Whenever you might have noticed this. Whenever you come from hectic schedule from office, you sit on, you get fresh, and then sit on couch and relax. While sitting on couch, all negative thoughts, everything. You're relaxing, but at that time you're feeding your brain with negative stuffs. That is the thing we need to change. Just a small change. Many people will tell you, don't be in past, be in present. Don't be in future, be in present. But they will never tell you how to be in present. Distraction is a practice. We have mastered it. We have mastered distraction by practicing for hours and hours and hours. All kind of distraction. You just make note of distractions in your life, and you'll understand that how much time we spend. Practice makes a person perfect. If you spend more time on distraction, you'll be perfectly distracted person. Similarly, similarly, for self-care, you need practice. If you are in present moment, you need practice. You need to follow certain exercises to be in present moment. Especially urban people, we need to do certain exercises to be in present. We have to. There are two sets of exercises. First, you have to learn to be in present. And unfortunately, we have to learn such things, which was a default program. Now we'll have to learn, we'll have to practice it. It's really unfortunate, but so let it be. Then, if you once, only once in your life, completely relax your muscles at tissue level, at cellular level, it works like that. I did. It's my personal experience. It works like just by relaxing, relaxation technique. One of my clients, uh, she had really bad time in life. She faced a miscarriage, and due to miscarriage, they had to face divorce. She was about to commit suicide, many things like that. It took around 7 to 8 counseling sessions. And in that counseling session, I did nothing, only relaxation. So that mental fog in her brain it vanished. She understood that before meeting that person, there was something called as life, and she used to own that. Now she is happily married with beautiful kids, and she was a very good friend of mine. So these are things. Once you know how to relax your body, then your body will do miracles with you. But but you'll have to be careful. It's very dedicated process. If you enter alpha level, we all accidentally every 1 minute we enter for 5 seconds to our alpha level. If you enter alpha level, if you relax your body completely, after that you cannot come back. You cannot take it back your stuff. So because our body it is such a smart computer. If you avoid something, if you avoid something, your mind thinks that it's less important. If you avoid something frequently, your mind is less important. And it will not only make changes internally as well as externally. External situations will become things will become less important. For example, if you start exercise program, some exercise regime, for few days you follow that as well. After that, you avoid it. Okay, आज नहीं कर पाऊंगा, not today. You say tomorrow, like that. And suddenly you realize, oh, it's been 3 months I have not followed my plan. It's been 6 months. How and why did it happen? Because you avoided things and you sent a message that it's least important. So once you start this relaxation program or any kind of relaxation and self-care program, or if you enter your alpha level, then you'll have to be cautious. But this cautiousness is not it's not a sadist feeling or it's not demoralizing. You don't have to be always be on watch. There's some happiness in it. People who at least once in their life have followed a disciplined routine, they might be known. There's a different happiness. There's a happiness when you go to party and dance, haha, he with strangers and dance. I don't know why. Because if you really want to enjoy music, it's enough. You even don't need music to dance. You don't even need music to dance. That's the beauty of our body. But at the same time, some persons say, oh, today I'll not go because I have this thing and this is more important. So I'll not go for that party. And if he or she gives priority to their work at that time, so there is enjoyment. There is not regret, oh, I missed that party and all like that. No, there's a proud feeling, there is enjoyment. Any person who has experienced this uh, discipline, they might be knowing how beautiful feeling is this, a disciplined life. So once you access your alpha level, then you'll have to keep eye on your words. And when you keep eye on your words, when you keep eye on your actions, then your mind, your brain will feel, it will understand that yes, it is important to you. So the results you were seeking in 6 months, it will produce those results in 3 months, or rather in 1 month. It's so powerful. But if you avoid things, then it will keep on delaying your results for sure. So let's collect all points. First, first of all, we don't need cure. We have deformed ourselves so that some person in black t-shirt will sit in front of you and tell you that, oh, this is how our body works. So you don't need any Vikrant in your life. Your brain is self-sufficient. Unless and until some accident has happened. Okay. Then you don't know how to use this brain. It's very simple. It's very simple. I have given you example of a relaxation, how it works. Then once you have started it, then you cannot take it for granted. You cannot take it for granted. Anyone who is into yoga or meditation with proper gurus, I'm not talking about. If this is your yoga mat and if it is pulled from you, that guru will shout at you because once you access such things, then you'll have to be very much disciplined. You can enjoy your life, whatever you want to do, but you cannot, uh, what I say, take things for granted. For example, if any negative thought comes to your mind, people tells us that we should not have negative thoughts, and we should go at such a level that we should not have thoughts, overthink. The moment we don't have any thought, we'll be dead. That dead or in coma. I don't know if a person in coma thoughts or not, but will be dead or in coma. So if negative thought comes in your mind, then what to do if you want to cure yourself? If negative thoughts come in your mind, then what to do? Simple. Practice, practice, practice. If some negative thought comes in your mind, then you just have to say, no, cancel, cancel or no, and replace that negative thought at that moment with positive thought. And it's a practice you'll have to do. For example, a student, if he thinks he's studying properly and suddenly he has thought, hey, what happened if I don't clear this exam? This negative thought came. Now, what you have to do? Cancel. He can do it anyway. Cancel. He can do imaginary cancel sign or gesture. Cancel. Now replace this thought in present tense or rather present continuous. Oh, no, no, I'm working. Uh, I'll score scores XYZ ranking. Wow, I'll do like that. And falana, falana. Whatever maybe that person's targeted, uh, whatever maybe that person's target you want to achieve. So you have to replace that. अगर ऐसा नहीं हुआ, if it doesn't happen, then replace it with it has it is happening, okay, and I'm enjoying it. And thank you for it. And at the end, that smile is must. And I'm not saying make it fake it till you make it. No, that's not the thing. And one more thing I'd like to tell you. I know 45 minutes are not enough for such discussion. But last time when I was here, I heard two words. Those were shocking for me. Last time we had a discussion on help from the other side. In that session, I came to know about two words: detachment and less pain. Detachment is very wrong word, very negative word. And nowadays, in urban society, we are using such words and we are creating problems for ourselves. Yes, the depression do exist, but not every mood swing is a depression. This word depression has become common. If you have a bad mood for 2, 3 days, you'll say, "Oh, I was in depression for past 3, 4 days." It's a serious stuff, and we should not make fun of depression in such manner. It's a serious stuff. People do destroy their life by this ease or mental unhealth. But detachment, detachment is the wrong word. In last session, I was trying to explain that we should accept our fate. If this watch belt breaks, then detachment means from the day itself, I think it's just a watch. It has nothing to do with it. I'm using it to check the time. That's detachment. And monks are expert in that, but we are not monks. Accepting the fate, oh, I love this watch, but this belt is broken. And in such a way that I cannot repair it. Okay, fine. I accept it. So there is difference between these two conditions. When people talk about detachment, they think that we have to break that bond from day one. No, keep that bond, keep healthy relationship with each and everything, keep passionate relationship with each and everything, living or non-living in your surrounding. But once some bad thing happens or something which was not expected happens, then we should understand, yes, it took place. Now, if I cry over it, then we are not going to get solution. It took place, I'm hurt or whatever it may be. For momentary, I'm hurt, but yes, it was supposed to be like this. Let's move on. And it's pretty easy because I'm saying this. Uh, there are many clients, but especially this one, who moved on from a divorce because of miscarriage. So, and what she did, she followed the instruction thoroughly. Yes, each and every one. But what I did, I relaxed her body, nothing else. I relaxed her body, nothing else. There are two types of meditation: inner to outer, warrior monks, in Shaolin Kung Fu. There is there are meditations from outer to inner also. From physical world, you can go inside your mind, and from inner to outer, you have to control your mind. Then physical world is perfect. With physical action, also you can do meditation rather than sitting still at the place. You can move your body and do meditation. There are different types of meditation which are yet to be explored or which are explored and our ruler people follow it deeply by understanding. And as they follow it as what we call involuntary actions, like we need to brush our teeth. They follow the rituals like that. So that's it. If any doubt, any questions, then I can ask. Hello, I said you have to take this relaxation exercise only for 10 breaths. I think everyone is has slept after that. Still
Yeah,
relaxing?
everyone is practicing. Yes. So if anyone has any question, so have you tried on yourself? Like, have you cured?
Yes, yes, miracles. I'll
Could you
give you an
share?
example. Mm, while learning, I worked around 8 years, uh, still working as an actor. I always faced problem while learning long script, especially having hard words, difficult words. Okay, but now I can mug up any script. I can buy heart any script by relaxation method. It's that powerful. Give me any script with words, most difficult words. And best part is I don't try to learn it. And what I did, I simply relaxed myself. Nothing else. I went to alpha level. I did Selva method. I completed Selva method course. I went to alpha level. Uh, I think back in Feb, I had a small surgery, sinus surgery. So I was having severe headache. At that time, I tried it. At that time, I tried that once I open at the count of five, if I open my eyes, my headache will be gone. It vanished. It vanished. But the moment I cross-checked it, oh, is it there or not? I cross-checked it at least two, three times. So it came back. But I gave second chance. I again did that. You can call it ritual or steps. I did that ritual. I called it ritual. So I did that ritual, and it takes hardly one and a half minutes. I did that, and after that. I didn't cross check. There was a bit pain, to be honest, after count of five. There was headache, but I didn't cross check it. I said gone. And after 2, 3 minutes, it completely vanished. And you'll be surprised that I was having sinus problem. So I was having cold cough. I was having, yeah, cough. And that too gone within 3, 4 minutes. It vanished. And I was shocked, like, how is it possible? And it happened with me. So yes, I was right in the lab.
Awesome.
So any question?
I think what you shared was very important. Most often we doubt ourselves. So that creates problem. So I think everyone has already started practicing relaxation. So
No, actually, I just gave a glimpse of it,
yeah,
that how it feels to be relaxed. Don't take it as a particular procedure and start it following it. Study it or consult some person who can guide you.
yeah,
Under that guidance, you learn it and you do it.
yes.
But don't think like that. Oh, this is the 10 reps, and I'm relaxing. One wonderful thing I love to tell you to everyone. Have you ever imagined why we take deep breath and then while exhaling we feel relaxed? Just a random question.
Because it relaxes.
Good. When we take deep breath, we take ample amount of oxygen in our body. And relaxation, when we exhale, have you noticed sigh of relief? बच गए. Thank God. Sigh of relief is always associated with exhaling. We never say, thank God. We never say, बच गए. अच्छा हुआ. We always say, thank God, बच गए. So that's what I'm trying to tell everyone. It's that simple. Exhaling means relaxation. It's that simple. Inhaling means creating the tension. Exhaling means relaxation. Inhaling tension as in you have to put tension on your our lungs for inhalation. But exhaling means relaxation. You keep your fist like this, it's inhaling. You release it, that's exhaling. It's that simple to relax your mind. Once your body is relaxed, your mind will be relaxed. And vice versa. So that's it. I'll have to
I think
watch.
Harmeet, you want to share? Harmeet, would you like?
Hi, good morning,
Hi.
Shivani. How are you? And good morning. How are you and everyone? Uh,
Awesome.
if you may allow me, I'll just put in my
Sure. Yeah.
opinion. Uh, Bulk of unlike a school classroom where the syllabus is given, which is equal to everybody. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So I was saying, unlike a classroom where you have books and the syllabus is common to everybody. Unfortunately, life doesn't have a single syllabus and a chapter for everyone because we're all living in different ecosystem, different mentality, different drives in life, different cities, different upbringings. So the capability to have one solution fit all is not possible as much as we would like to do it.
Mhm.
Uh,
Mhm.
The reason that I feel the rural people have, it's not that their capability to use the brain is more than the ones in the urban ecosystem. It's just that the expectations and the drive are different, and our methodology of living life is extremely different. The hardships on the physical front for the rural is more challenging than the one for the urban. But the
Hi, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. I think.
Yeah. So I think there
so
is
if
some
you,
problem.
yeah. So
Yeah,
just
yeah,
just
you're
take,
audible.
I'll take another 40 seconds.
Yeah, sure. There is some problem in connection.
Yeah, some sound issues.
Okay, let's. I may be wrong, but let's take gist of his word. That he's saying that every situation is different. Everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. I
So
completely
when
agree.
you come down, you have challenges. Zoom call doesn't want me to be involved in the talk. We're losing it. So,
Sometimes universe plays with us.
that's okay. So, so, so for me, the point is, while I agree with Vikrant that detachment doesn't necessarily mean you go into a man cave, you need to learn to simply just move on. And the more you manage your expectations, end of the day, the brain is all about expectations and then the incapability or the capability to manage them. That's where the whole process of the problem starts. Uh, and I'll take it personally from my personal opinion. You know, I'm professionally very outwardly going. Personally, I don't, I don't socialize too much. And the fact that at the age of now nearly touching 50, it works very well for me because I'm not too much on social media. I don't have a television. I don't do much. So I'm in a happy situation because I'm doing things which are more intrusive to me. I'm not actually living a life which is about trying to make be validating other people's ideas about me. It doesn't make any difference to me. So for me, if I have a set of problems, then they're more manageable because they're my set of problems which are coming out of my own decisions. So it's easier for me to manage them. They're not decisions which are, getting blown onto my ecosystem of life because of my macro environment. So I think I'm that's what I would probably add, Shavana.
Yes, Vikrant, would you like to add?
Yeah, actually, I missed 90%. Sorry, I mean, because of network issue. But yeah, to some extent, I agree with you. But I love to add something that I do agree. Everyone is not same. Every person is different. But we every human being, unless and until someone is born with some disability, someone has special able, we have two hands, two legs, one head, one brain. That's what I am saying. We have to be rather than we have to be practical. I'll tell you one thing, only one thing. Why I was giving example of rural area. If you ask them कि व्यर्थ की चिंता करते हो कि व्यर्थ में ही डरते हो कौन तुम्हें मार सकता है तुम आत्मा हो आत्मा ना तो जन्म लेती है ना तो उसकी मृत्यु होती है तुम नश्वर शरीर नश्वर है आत्मा ना तो जन्म लेती है ना तो मृत्यु Maximum of the rural people they understand. But if this idea, okay, if you serve urban kid, I give this idea to some urban kid. Some urban kid will decode this at the age of 20, 18, 19. At that time he'll think, wow, what I do. But for rural people, I agree with him that their upbringing is such that they are they are connected, they are grounded people. They are connected to basic ideas. And that's it. Life is basic idea. We are making it complicated. We are having so much time for overthinking. What my idea was that this you born in Africa, you're born in Uganda, it doesn't matter. You're born in India or Nepal, it doesn't matter. We all have same body. Yes, upbringing do matter, but in same family, you can have a saint, you can have a thief. So at the end, you have to take decision of your mind, and I'm saying that if you take control of your mind, if you take control of your mind, then it's easy to control your mind. And when at what time it's necessary to take control of your mind, my actions will create my problem. I can handle my problem, but I use the word accident. If some third person has created problem in my life, a person whom I don't even know, at that time, if I keep on thinking why it happened to me, and all that, blah blah blah. At that time, if you at that time will not even need cure also. A person will not even need cure if he agrees that okay, it has happened. Now what? But how will you come to this situation or this position? You'll have to practice. In this time, you'll have to practice. You'll have to practice how to be stable. Like each and everything we are doing in urban lifestyle, each and everything. For everything, we are having classes. Similarly, for this also, we'll need some guidance. It can come from anything. It can come simply by sitting under a tree. It can come like that. But the point is, if you are prepared, you can face anything. And our body and is made in such a way, our mind is made in designed in such a way. We are made to face everything. We don't have claws, we don't have furs. So we were meant to face psychological problems. Animals having claws, they have claws, sharp claws, because there are physical problems they have to face with. Why we have sharp brains? Because there are psychological problems that we have to face. So we need to realize this. We need to understand how to operate it. We must need and it and its operation is damn simple. Trust me. Its operation is damn simple. It's just relaxation. You relax your body and mind. Actually, it takes an hour around that. For people might be knowing about progressive relaxation, but your guru must. It matters how they approach in progressive relaxation. They matter. Just once in your lifetime, try progressive relaxation from a well-educated, well-dedicated person. Life before progressive relaxation, life after progressive relaxation. Complete it. So it's already 9 a.m. Any more? Some few questions. There are any questions?
Yeah, I think Mansi, do you want to ask him a question?
Okay. Well, I wanted to ask that, if like first there is a small child, I can say, and a child doesn't know, but if something is being wanted by a child, and if a parent is not giving that child something, a child has become restless, right? He becomes
Yeah.
restless. So if this kind of a program has been brought in the child, you know,
Mhm.
then how does the child learn then, to, whatever the situation outside, I just have to be calm. And when that person grows up also, if they continue like um, doing the same thing, and
Mhm.
then also, if that person doesn't get what that person wants, he's going to
Mhm.
become so mean. There is so much mental torture for that person, from the
True.
family, you
Mhm.
know yeah,
Yes.
say nicely, say, but the thing is that if the person doesn't get, then at that moment, for example, at that moment, how do you then remember that yes, you have to relax? Okay, you will remember also that yes, you have to relax, but how does that, those emotions come, those emotions also have to come to relax yourself when your emotions are angry, actually angry.
Mhm.
This is a very very it's amazing how this body is actually it kind of reacts in a way that other person wants you to react, actually.
Mhm.
But then
Mhm.
still be calm if you have the the medicine or the cure.
Okay. Um, Good question.
Yeah,
Actually, rather than question, good observation, I think.
yeah,
But I'll start from this. First of all, nowadays, parenting is not up to the mark. After, I'll tell you something. I'm talking about Indian parenting. You might have seen after, it will take 5 minutes more. After independence, parenting was different. That era. Okay, we were ruled, or forefathers were ruled by someone. So you will see if children they go to grandfather or someone like that of that era. If they tell them poetry or something like that, तुझे तो नहीं आता है, तू तो नहीं देख सकता. Most of those that era's grandfathers, they talk like that. Why? Because they were demoralized. Now you're saying that if a child is insisting for him and you're not giving it, he's getting upset. There are many reasons for that in current age. Now I want to ask you that are you talking about child in current age, or you are talking about the child which was treated like that, whose upbringing was like that in 2024? Now he has or she has grown up, and now she is or he is facing such problems.
yeah,
Did you got my point? Yeah.
yeah, I got
So
your
you're
point.
talking about the second case. Second case.
Yeah, so the
Yes.
child got
Yeah.
that programming, and that
Okay.
is how, and mother and sister did that to the child when that child was very small. Also, the same thing, and
Mm-hmm.
now also the same thing. The father was never doing that. The father was protective about the child, and the father
Mm-hmm.
decided to
Mm-hmm.
give the child whatever the child needed for him to survive and all. But then the father died, and he wrote in
Mm-hmm.
his will, but the mother and sister are still doing the same thing what they did to the child even when the child was small. And the
Okay.
matter could be very 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 this thing for this person now,
First of all, the moment that person come across such things like this session or somewhere online or somewhere that something is going wrong in my life, the moment that person realizes that, oh, this thing needs to be changed, that is the first thing. If everything is happening involuntarily and that person is suffering, and nothing else will come in front of that person, okay, not even self realization, then we can't do anything. But if this self-realization or any situation or even a scene in a movie that that strikes in that person's mind that okay, this thing is going wrong in my mind, then that person will have to practice. Yes, there is anger, there is aggression. Anger will come, anger will go. Everyone has to be aggressive. Aggression is must in life, but we should not confuse between anger and aggression. Now, if that person realizes, that is the first step. It means that the universe, the energy around you want you to change. It took first step towards you. And trust me, that first step, you feel first step difficult, after that it's really easy. So you'll have to practice it. Universe gave you sign, universe gave that person sign, I am with you. You got this thought, you got this idea to cure you. People say don't react. Don't react means how can someone not react? But the moment you practice, the moment you practice relaxation, or you go into alpha level, or someone hypnotize you and take you to the alpha level, okay, and you keep on practicing it, you realize that small things on which which that person used to get offended, will start ignoring. Then after a few months or a month, that person will start laughing on such things. It is practice. That's what I'm saying. You need to. It's not like that. Oh, I did it once. Now it won't happen. It requires practice. To be in present also, it requires practice. If some negative thoughts are coming, I'll give you an example. Last, Mansi, are you there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
there. Very much.
Tell me what is it?
This is a watch. It's
What's
a
the time?
watch.
Time.
Time I can't read from the watch because it's got a reflection
Okay.
of the screen.
Can you
The
tell
green,
me what might be its length?
it's a green strap, leather strap watch.
Hmm. Its length.
It could be around 8 inches or yeah,
Okay.
8.
Now we spent 20 seconds, around 20 to 30 seconds with this discussion.
Mm.
Did for fraction of second, if if in case any negative thing happened with you in past or something like that, something if some thought is worrying you, did that thought came in your mind while you were watching this one?
No, no, I was only concentrating on the watch.
Exactly.
Yeah,
At that time, we were not cursing God. At that time, we were not thinking. But you are the same person. If just take example, some negative thought is worrying you. It may not be there, but for these 30 seconds, it was not at all there.
yeah,
So this is how we need to practice it. If that person, if you know that person, give him simple example. Practice. Just observe your surrounding. Take anything. Like this bottle is there.
Vicks.
Take just observe its structure and making, how it is, how that product is, how it may smell, or something
Mm,
like that. Anything. For 1 minute, you start. For 1 minute, start observing things.
mm,
For that 1 minute, you will be in presence, or that person will be in presence. Then increase that practice. With non-living things, you start it. Then go to living things. And it is practice. You person need to practice such things. And it takes time. It's like that I have put on weight. Now I am 110 kgs. And with one gym session, I cannot reduce my weight. With one running session, I cannot reduce my weight. I have to be consistent. And while that consistency, I have to enjoy it. In Selva method, relaxation method, there is a beautiful technique. There's a beautiful. There's a book called The Health from the Other Side, Joe Selva. If you can get that book and if you can practice that method with that book itself, it will create miracles. Things happen. You won't believe. I have applied for something, XYZ government documents, and I was not having current document. And I was thinking if they see my document and there was something I cannot disclose. If they see my document, then that officer will not sign my documents. But to my surprise, they lost my file.
Okay.
They misplaced my file. And now they were under pressure because I had the paper, received paper. I showed them paper. I said, I want it. My work is pending from 1 month. Now I want it done right now. They did it without even watching the document.
Okay.
Miracles do happen.
Yes. Yes.
If I would have been worrying, "Arey, yaar, that problem is there in my document. That problem is there. Although it was not major problem, but my form would have been rejected if they would have noticed it. So it happened. So if that person's upbringing is like that and that person realizes it, he or she knows the root cause. So first of all, he or she must be happy that universe is coming towards you. Universe wants to help you. That's the
Yes.
best sign. Slowly, slowly, once that person practice these things, then you are saying emotions. Emotions are riding us. Actually, we should ride emotions. Okay, we react because of emotion. Actually, our emotions, our reaction should carry emotions. Someone did this to me, I got angry and I'll react. No, this thing happens and this thing needs anger, I'll get angry, I'll react. I'll give you an example. Someone said something about me, and some of my friends came to me and told me that, oh, he and she is saying such thing about me. Then I'll overthink, I'll get angry, I'll react, I'll harm myself. That person is nicely eating food at his or her home. Okay, and I am reacting, I am wasting my time, I'm wasting my life. Even that person is not in front of me. So now I am reacting according to my emotions. I am with my wife, my kids. Some person come, they threaten me. Okay, they try to attack my family. At that moment, my reaction will come first, and there will be a rage or something like that. At that time, my decision, at that moment, anger was must. That moment, aggression was must, and I was facing that person. But someone is doing somewhere for that. I am wasting my time. I am wasting my life, and it do happen. I will say that don't do this, but don't do this is not solution. You need to learn how to not to do this. You need to learn to be in present. You need some watch at that time. You need to control this thing, and it happens with time. Once you practice, it will take hardly 1 month, 2 months time. You will control your emotions nicely.
Thank you. Yes. So basically, it is what you're saying is that you shift the focus. Shift the focus,
You you
right?
learn you learn no shifting focus is primary exercise.
Hmm.
Observing being present is primary exercise. Once you learn deeply how to relax your mind and body,
Hmm.
then you will not need to shift the focus. You will be focused on this, but not
Hmm.
on bad things, rather on happy perspective of your life.
Hmm. Yeah.
These thoughts, these gossiping, or those actions, or those words, you'll feel pity for that person. You'll not feel pity for yourself.
Hmm.
Oh, that person is behaving like this. He must be having some mental problem. You'll
Hmm.
feel like that. Oh, he needs help. She needs help. Let it be. You won't feel bad. You'll focus on your work. You'll know you won't need defocusing your mind. So for that, I have suggested that book. You do that book with good intentions. It will help you. Or else, I've told you, practice to be in moment and start with 1 minute. Observe anything, but don't
Hmm.
go for reels and all that. Don't go for
Don't
because
go for.
then person,
Don't go for.
yeah,
Don't go for
reels or YouTube stuff, reels or any YouTube stuff,
reels. No, no. Okay. Yeah.
reels. Okay,
Reels.
don't
Yeah.
go for reels or shorts or YouTube stuff because what happens? We
Yeah.
go for YouTube stuff and YouTube or any other thing. Its algorithm is like universe. More
Hmm.
you seek for help,
More you get. Yeah.
more yeah, they will give you such videos. They will bombard you with such
Yeah.
videos. A certain period of time,
And you don't
you'll go
know how
in.
much time you spend in that then, how
Yeah,
much time.
exactly. So, yeah, at current time, I don't have any Facebook ID or Insta ID.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it really helps. I'm not saying you you delete your ID. Let it be there, but practice practically. I'm telling you, with anything you can practice and practice it. It will feel like stupid in starting in beginning, but do once you do it, you'll understand how important that first step was.
Yes. And which is the book that you said? The book that you
Helps
mentioned?
from the other side.
Help from the other side.
Yeah, but that book is not theoretical; it's practical book. So
Yeah.
if you are reading it,
Hmm.
read from page number one and follow all instructions blindly. And next time you will be sitting here and taking a lecture on help from others.
Yes. Help from other side. Yeah, yeah. I put it in my notes. I will search this book.
Yeah,
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please
yeah, my
bless me
pleasure.
that I can, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you are
can
already blessed.
overcome this. Yes.
You are already blessed. You defeated 6 trillion sperms to born. So you're already a champion. You took birth, that itself, you have defeated 6 trillion sperms. Then you are born.
Yeah.
So you're champion already. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not a joke. Not everyone can do that. It's not a joke.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mana.
Thank you so much, Vikrant. So I think now we can close. It's already 9:16.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone.